Hello everybody, it's me, Copper Puppy, and I'm back along with another video. You guys know that I do Fortnite videos quite a bit, but what is this? Fortnite could get banned because of addiction? That's just natural selection at this point. So we're gonna kind of react to this video and see what the crap.
Oh my god. It's addictive.
Okay, number one, that little clip that they showed there of that guy slamming the controller against the ground. Again, like I said, that's natural selection. That has nothing to do with addiction. That's just them being retarded. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't use that word. Being, what's the word I should use? I don't know what word to use. Being dumb. Let's put it that way.
It's wildly popular. Tens of millions of people are playing Fortnite, from kids to celebrities, even the rapper Drake. Hi, Drake.
Hi, how are you? Can you hear me? Yeah, she can hear you.
The objective? 100 people fight strangers to the death, live and online. A round lasts up to 20 minutes, and you can't pause it.
Can we get F's in the chat for Mr. Electrocuted over there? Let's just see here if we can get back to that Electrocuted. Whatever, let's just get F's in the chat for the electrocution thing.
Can't pause it. This week, a 9-year-old made headlines for wetting herself in bed rather than leaving the game. Your kid...
What? How is that Fortnite's problem? That's not Fortnite's problem. That's, your problem. That's an issue, not an ish. Me? Or ish everybody? It's an issue.
Can also chat to their opponents online. They can play on the...
Okay. No, you can't talk to your opponents online. Sadly, you can't talk to them. Unless they're your epic friend, but you can't talk to them either way.
Any device. Computers, consoles, and iPhones. It's the most downloaded game in the world, and it's got parents in a frenzy trying to protect their kids and control their addiction.
Well, joining us now with advice every family needs to hear is today's psychologist Sandy Ray and our tech expert Charlie Brown. Good morning.
Morning,
Morning, guys. George.
Morning to you both. Charlie, we've got Harry and Sam. Harry and Sam, yep, both playing Fortnite here this morning. And
Yeah, they're doing well.
look at it, they're incredibly good at it.
I used to be those kids playing mobile, but I don't play mobile anymore. But I'm still a noob.
This is something that so many parents are grappling with at the moment. So just explain for parents what they need to know about this game.
Well, this is Fortnite, and they're playing what's called Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, this is the multiplayer game where up to 100 people play together, and you can play from an iPhone or an iPad or a PC or a PlayStation or Xbox. And when the reason it's so addictive is the kids are all playing against each other wherever they are, whatever device they're on. And games can go for 20 minutes or half an hour or 2 hours. There's a bit of shooting, a bit of puzzle solving, a bit of building. If you're getting it on an iPad, if you're getting it on an iPhone, it's free to download and play. So this game has just gone global.
This guy, he's got one little issue. He said only if you're getting it on iPhone or iPad, it's free. It's free on all platforms. That's what makes this game so darn popular. But I guarantee you probably every single one of us watching this video has spent at least $100 on Fortnite itself.
Addictive gangbusters. Because kids love a little bit of shooting. They love to build things. We know Lego's popular. They also love problem solving. And they've put it all together into a game where you've got these cartoon characters essentially running around.
I want to say, in my opinion, they are a little bit too young to be playing a game like this. They're probably like 7 or 8. I don't think they should be playing it until they're at least 10. when their brain has developed a little bit more into the verge of where, okay, this isn't real life, I'm not going to go out and kill people. Because they're a bit young, their brains are still developing that special thing, and your brain will develop that little special nick in for many of years. Like, let's be honest here, many of years.
The kids can also join their mates in the game as well. So instead of kicking a footy at the local park, if it's raining, for example, they can join the virtual world and be talking to their mates.
So what's the aim of the game?
Well, you want to be the last man standing at the end
so
of it.
what's the aim of the game?
To kill.
Wow. What's the aim of the game? What's the aim of the game? What's the aim of the game? She just wants you to say, to kill all those people. Like, get a grip.
All the other players in the game.
Correct. So how does that compare, Sandy, to a game of footy with your mates?
Okay, number one, how can you compare it? I mean, if it's raining, I probably don't want to be going out and playing some soccer or football or whatever they are. I think he sounds Australian, so I'm assuming it's soccer.
There's unequivocal research about the impact of these sorts of games. There's over 130 evidence-based pieces of research that tell us that violent games like this increase aggressiveness, increase angry thoughts, increase aggressive behaviour.
What? I can go on a Google search. Let's do that right now. We're going to open up the Chrome. Yes, I had to search this up because I couldn't find it on, normal searches. What should I put? Does Fortnite, let's just do it exclusively. Does Fortnite make you violent? Do video games make kids more violent? Game theory. Let's just click on this one here. Let us take a look here. Do violent games? Alright, let's just see. Well, not overly gory. I know it's not gory. I mean, I've played it. It's a bit... It's mixed. But, you can go and you can find both, like, inappropriate to kill other humans. Okay, I'm going to fight this just a bit here. If you were killing other human beings, number one, you wouldn't be able to respawn. It would be like, delete the game, remove your account. So, yeah.
So we can either choose to dismiss this sort of research or take it on board as parents and say, this is what the scientific community is telling us. That this is really something that we need to be very mindful of, and we really need to guard our children's brains. We're not saying...
Okay, number one, if you guard your children's brains all their life, like, I get it if you're going to guard your children's brains when they're, like, young and stuff. I get that. But if you're going to do it when they're, like, 12, 13, I mean, a little bit is okay, but you don't need to do it enough. They've got their brains, they've got their mindset, they're smart. They know what they're doing.
Do it at all, but we're saying the research is very much telling us. There's over 116 research reports telling us that it affects the structure and performance of the brain as well. So
this is not bad. So Sam and Harry are playing it this morning. This is not bad for them, is it?
Look, it's not bad for them so long as it's monitored. Would be my advice. No one's saying for 1 second, don't play it.
So 40 million people are playing this game now.
More than.
More than 100 million, maybe 100 million, 200 million, whatever it is, and they're going to keep playing it.
Yep.
So no matter what age they are, there are going to be kids in this country and every country around the world who aren't supervised. So what damage is it going to do?
So what they talk about and what it actually affects is the pleasure centers of the brain and the front lobe of the brain. So we really need to...
Okay, she has a point. As much as I hate to agree with her, she has a point. Your frontal part of your brain is not fully developed, I think, until you're at least 20 or 21. In your 20s, I believe, is how that works. I have to agree with her on this. She has a point. Gatorade. Delicious. Alright.
decreases empathy. What it's actually doing, as Charlie rightly said, its aim is to kill, hurt, maim. That's the goal.
But they're cartoon characters, they're caricatures, and we don't see blood, Sandy. So many parents are saying it's okay because we're not seeing the blood and guts.
That's a complete cop-out, and I would completely rebut that argument.
No, but kids aren't going to go out there and kill people because they're playing this game.
No, it's a whole package. What we do know, though, is children who are exposed to it for a long period of time, unsupervised, as a cheap babysitting exercise. And I think parents really need to be...
I babysit children. And a lot of you know that. I babysit children. And if they were to play this game, like, they are allowed to watch videos on the TV, which is fine with me. I don't care. But if I catch them doing something, dodgy, like watching some of the bad things, they're definitely going to get kicked off of that. And there's going to be a phone call. Because that's just unacceptable. It is completely and utterly unacceptable. And I monitor that. It's not that, turn the TV on, I'm going to have a nap. It's no, when they have the TV on and they're watching on the YouTube, I sound like oh my God. When they're watching YouTube, I make sure that I am eyes on and I make sure that they're okay watching what they're watching. Anyways, let's continue here.
Example here that, we all need babysitting times. We put our children in front of the TV. But what children really want is parents to be connected to their children. So instead of saying, I'm going to babysit my child through a game, actually give them real life opportunity to interact with parents and their friends.
How do you know how much time is enough time for your child when every child is different?
That's true, and that's a really good point. I think what we've got to have as a rule of thumb is about 20 minutes to 30 minutes, even though most kids balk at that, but 20 to 30 minutes is the time.
Okay, 20 to 30 minutes, you need to change it. If you were a kid living in today's age and your mom said, you have 20 to 30 minutes to play this game, you'd get a round in. You would get one round in, and that would be it. That would be it. You'd be done for the day. Adios, mate. Like, I don't say you have to play it for a week straight, but playing it for 2 hours is not gonna hurt. An hour, 2 hours, that's not gonna hurt. 20 to 30 minutes is what's gonna make kids mad. And you want kids to listen to you, it's gonna make them mad more than it's gonna help them.
And I was going to just quickly say that, one of the common arguments is other people, all my friends are doing it. And I have a really easy rebuttal to that. And the thing that parents need to be mindful of is saying, it's not what we do in our family. It's not the rules that we have in our family. And not be afraid to step up as a parent and say, it's not how we run our family.
Games, again, like I said, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just the way the kids' brains interact with the game. It's not the game's fault. The game didn't teach them to do this. The game had no aim to do this. It's just whatever. If your kid grows up to be a serial killer, that's not the game's fault. That's their fault. If it was the game's fault, then I can almost guarantee you almost every single person playing this game would go out and kill people. That is just utterly stupid. And I've read things about that. They're like, it's going to make them kill. It's going to make them kill each other and this, that, and the other thing. And no, it's not. It's definitely not.
Charlie, how do we regulate it?
Download it onto your iPad, play it yourself,
You encourage parents to play it.
so they at least know what the content is.
I agree with this guy. If you're a parent and you're like, this is just killing, why don't you load the game onto your phone and play it yourself? Give it a shot.
Because parents are showing me concerns about it. A lot of them haven't even played the game before at all. Download it and play.
A lot of them just watch on the news being like, Fortnite's making kids do this. Fortnite's making kids do that. And they're like, nope, you're not allowed to play Fortnite anymore. And I'm like, and I sit there and I watched one video and I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like, you don't even know you watched something on the news. Why is it that when something bad or something happens on the news, most people are like, oh, it's just fake news. They just want their attention. But when it's got to do with children and games, it's always, oh my gosh, we need to take action on this immediately and go absolutely ham. Like, are you kidding me?
First thing you're going to see is what the content actually is that you would be exposing your child to. The second thing you'll see the kind of things that they're saying in the message bar on the side of the screen.
Number one, I've got 21 epic, I've got upwards of 30 epic friends. I've gotten, in the entire time that I've played Fortnite, on my PlayStation, on my phone, on Xbox that I played a little bit on, I have seen 2 messages, and I've been here for a year almost a year. And I have seen 2 messages in that message box. And again, like I said, I'm going to make my own argument here. You should not be letting your kid play with strangers. If it's a friend of a friend, that's okay. But when it starts getting to be a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, that's getting a bit over. Like, a friend of a friend is fine because the friend knows the other friend, and it's okay. You meet new people, great. But you don't just go into some match and meet this 30-year-old guy who's going to lure you and then hurt you. That's just not right. And use the brain. Children, use your brain, okay? I know you guys have one. Use it well.
You'll also be able to see how you can go turn that message bar off so kids can't see the messages from other players.
That is correct. You can turn that message bar correctly off.
So that swear words, for example, aren't going to pop up on that message bar as well. By learning a little bit about the content your kids want to consume, you will be much less concerned about it because you'll know what it actually is, not what you're fearing it is. Okay, it's a really good point.
I love his point. He has a wonderful point.
I'm looking at this game now for the first time, and I just want to play it. Cool. So you're saying go in there, play it, and learn for yourself what not to do. And that's the only way you can control. Is there any way of control, apart from pulling the device out of your kid's hand and putting it away? Are there any other ways of control?
Well, at the end of the day, you're the parent, right? So if you don't want your kids to play the game, don't let them play the game. And Sandy and I were talking before. This is where boundaries start in a family. So set the boundaries.
I mean, I think, personally, as a parent, I'm not a parent, but I mean, you should have a little bit of control over your children when it comes to these games. But if they want to play it, let them try it. That's a rule of thumb that I use. If the kids that I babysit want to try something, I let them try it. And it's just, that's how it works. And then the parents try it, and if they don't like it, then they don't like it. But if they find, oh, this isn't actually so bad, you guys get to play this. That's not bad. I mean, let's be honest here. Who is going to go out after playing a game of Fortnite and go hurt a real person? No.
But if you're a parent, it's okay for you not to be okay with this content. The point.
And that's exactly right. If you're a parent and you're not comfortable with this game, then again, don't let your kids play it. But at least don't just look at the news and be like, oh my gosh, this game is so bad. Just take a look at it yourself. Play around. Hop into a match. Sometimes that can change minds.
This game is so bad. If this game is so addictive and it's so detrimental to the lives of our children, then why is it available? Why shouldn't it be banned?
It's loading! That's not even my video! That's loading! Skip ahead. Skip ahead. Come on. I want to see what they're talking about. Oh, come on. Don't leave me hanging. I guess they're just going to leave it at that. Why shouldn't it be banned?
The classification of this game
Oh.
is not restrictive to a particular age. There is a guide to the age, which is teenagers, but it's not restricted to it because of the content in the game. So because of that, you as a parent need to step up and you need to say, you know what, I understand what my kids are consuming here, and I'm either okay or I'm not okay. And then
Exactly, but again, like I said, try it out first, okay? Put yourself in the mind of your 8-year-old, which again, like I said, they shouldn't be playing Fortnite. But put your mind in the aim of your kid that wants to play Fortnite and play around and get to know the game first.
Flooded with emails and messages about this. Parents are absolutely tearing their hair out. And there are stories, Sandy, of kids getting up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning to get online and play with their friends.
That is natural selection. Not once have I ever heard of somebody getting up at 2:30 to go play a game of Fortnite. Unless there's like some stupidly new thing that comes out and, oh my god, it's update night. I mean, I've never done it. Earliest I've woken up is 6 o'clock. That was the day I got my PlayStation, so that was fun.
I mean, it's a big issue for a lot of parents.
And the recommended age is really 15 plus. And why is that? Because we know the cognitive format of the brain is different at 15.
15 plus? Is that what is rated? Holy Dinah. Wow. That's all I got to say is wow. Anyways, I do believe I'm going to end it here. This video is getting quite a bit longer than I planned on. The moral of it is, if you guys do not like Fortnite, try it out, please, before you just go and say that it's not good. Let me know. If you guys are not happy about it, and you're a parent, I don't know why a parent would be watching my videos. That's just kind of weird. But again, like I said, test it out. Don't just go up and be like, oh, it's so bad, it's so bad. Well, I mean, if you want to do that, that's your selection. I don't have a choice, and neither do your kids. But for their sake, give it a try. Give them a chance. Give your children a chance to actually have something that they would love to play with their mates. Why am I talking like an Australian? This guy